I started a new job on Monday. New desk, new badge, new faces learning my name. There was a brand new pen waiting for me, still in the box, company logo. Never used, everyone picked theirs up. I reached into my pocket and pulled out mine. The paint was almost gone, the clip was bent. It had been with me long before this place. I signed my paperwork with the old pen. Nobody cared, but I noticed. Sometimes the smallest things are the hardest to replace. They asked if I wanted a new one. I smiled, I'm okay. I wasn't trying to keep a pen, I was trying to keep a part of myself. This pen has written job applications, shopping lists, late night ideas, birthday cards and notes I never sent. It has been lost and found again, dropped on kitchen floors, forgotten in jacket pockets, left beside coffee cups. It always came back to me. By lunchtime, the new pen was still sitting exactly where they left it. Mine already carried another page of my life. A meeting, a phone number, a reminder for tomorrow. Nothing important, but somehow it mattered. People think starting over means buying new things, changing habits, becoming someone else. I never believed that. I still fold my sleeves. Before I write, I still tap the pen against the table without noticing. Some habits don't follow your hands, they follow your heart. When the office emptied, I stayed behind for a minute. I looked at the company pen and at mine. One was brand new, one already knew me. I picked up my bag, slipped the old pen back into my pocket and turned off the light. Tomorrow I'll walk through the same door, sit at the same desk, meet the same people, and I'll probably write the first word with the same old pen. Not because it's better, because every new chapter still deserves a familiar beginning. I was sitting by the window when the man at the next table looked over and smiled. "Do you have a pen?" I reached into my pocket without thinking. I always knew where it was. I handed it to him. He turned it in his hand for a second and said, "Nice pen." I smiled, "Thanks." He signed his receipt, put the cap back on, and handed it to me. It took maybe 10 seconds. Nothing important happened, at least that's how it looked. I wrapped my fingers around the pen again. Same scratches, same faded paint, same weight. Nothing had changed, but somehow it didn't feel like it belonged only to me anymore. The pen had followed me through different jobs, different apartments, different mornings that all started with coffee and a notebook. It had always been a quiet little constant, something that was mine. Not valuable, just familiar. I never realized how personal an ordinary object could become until I watched someone else holding it. He didn't know where it had been. He didn't know how many lists, letters, signatures, or forgotten ideas it had carried to him. It was just a pen to me. It had become part of the way I moved through life. He thanked me, finished his coffee, and walked away. I stayed a little longer. The cafe was just as busy. The music didn't change. People kept talking, cups kept clinking. Everything looked exactly the same, except every few minutes I'd reach into my pocket just to make sure the pen was still there. It was. I clicked it once, then again. The ink still flowed the same way. But something had shifted. Maybe it wasn't about the pen. Maybe it was realizing that even the things we think belong only to us can become part of someone else's ordinary day. For a moment when I left, I signed the receipt before folding it into my wallet. The handwriting looked the same, the pen worked the same. But for the first time I understood that familiar things can come back exactly as they left, and still feel just a little different. I bought a new notebook on my way home. Nothing expensive, just plain black. The kind that still smells like fresh paper. I made some coffee, sat by the window and opened the very first page. My hand did what it always does. It reached for the old pen. I never think about it, I just grab it, like turning off the lights before leaving, like locking the front door. Some habits stop asking for permission. I clicked the pen once, nothing. Clicked it again, still nothing. I pressed harder, drew little circles in the corner of the page, just blank paper. Looking back at me for a second, I thought I was doing something wrong. Then I smiled. The pen was simply out of ink. I'd never wondered how much it had left. It was always there when I needed it. Meeting notes, phone numbers, birthday cards, shopping lists, ideas that disappeared the next morning. It never asked for attention, it just kept working. Until today I held it a little longer than I needed to. Not because it was broken, because I couldn't remember the last thing it had written. I wish I could. Maybe it was something important. Maybe it was just milk, bread, and eggs. Funny how ordinary things become meaningful after they're finished. A new notebook was still open. The first page was still empty, waiting. I walked to the drawer, found another pen, and came back. It wrote without any effort. Dark lines, perfect ink, exactly what I needed, but it didn't feel like the beginning I imagined. I looked at the old pen lying beside it, quiet, finished, still looking like it had one more page left inside. Maybe that's how people are too. Most of the time you don't know something has reached its last day. While it's happening, you only realize it the first time. It can't do what it has always done. I filled the first page of the notebook, closed the cover, slipped the new pen into my bag. Then, without thinking, I put the old one back into my pocket. It couldn't write anymore, but somehow it still belonged there.